Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more medieval campaign on Total War Attila. Here today, we're going to be starting episode 5 of my Teutonic Order series. If you guys still are enjoying it and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know in the comment section down below your feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. However, I do ask that you let me know in the comments alternatively other strategy games you would like me to let's play instead. I'll put in the description below the mod, the 1220 mod as well, if you'd like to download it and play along with me. In today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the last of the Polish, consolidating our 4 territories which we've occupied in the Baltic, and hopefully, crossing my fingers, and hoping that we can form our first Christendom Confederation. So welcome back, guys. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, we did lose Silesia and Pinsk. We managed to take Gdansk and Posen off the Polish, as you can see here. We did retake off camera Silesia and Pinsk with ease. My allies have taken Krakow here. I'll show you wars, whys and alliances and whatnot, because we have skipped a couple turns ahead, but nothing really too much. We will have a battle in today's episode, finishing off this full stack of Poles. I took Pinsk and Silesia with minimal resistance. My fellow allies took out most of the full stacks, assumingly down in this fog of war, I don't know, but this is the only full stack I've intercepted from the Poles, so I thought, why not, let's start recording again. So we currently occupy 4 territories: Posen, Gdansk, Silesia and Pinsk. We currently have a military alliance with Sweden, and they are actually inclined to give us a confederation here. They will join our empires together, so we will be having a confederation with the Swedish kingdom, which is fantastic. They do have currently Krakow, and they've also got a region in Sweden, obviously, in Gothenburg, technically. Denmark, I feel like we're not overly strong compared to them, so they're not interested. Sorting through my treaties, and for the same blood, I do believe it's only the Danes and the Swedes. I think that's a glitch, but it'd be kind of cool if, like, we have a primary focus on bringing a strong Christendom in the Baltic. That's what we want to do. We want to have a really strong sort of Christian influence, Catholic influence in here. We want to get rid of the Tatar hordes, the pagans and the Mongols and whatnot. Okay, so we're currently at war with the Mongols. Haven't fought any of them yet. We've been drawn into the Danes' war pretty much. We're at war with Sicily. Nothing really to worry about. The Byzantines have basically been destroyed. We're at war with the Kingdom of Georgia, drawn in by the Danes. Pisa is quite small as well, and we're still at war with Poland. They still don't want to sue for peace, even though they've only got 2 territories left. So we currently have a full stack here with the Swedes. We're going to be able to smash this army once we have a coalition between the Swedes. So pushing down here, we have Galich and Kiev. If I could take those, that'd be fantastic. I will be getting Krakow under our control. The Hungarians have seemed to push all the way to Belgorod, which is interesting. The Danes are still massively pushing into sort of the plains here in Russia. They've even taken Kursk. And the Hungarians are over here as well. A couple of Danes' armies. Chernigov has been taken over by the Georgians, which are, even though the Kingdom of Georgia I thought would have been Christian at this time period, is not. I thought some of these Caucasus Armenian regions would have been perhaps Christian. No, but they're Orthodox. Right, okay, so they're technically Christian. He just doesn't look awfully, well, you never know, I'm not going to assume. yeah, look at this. Like, he's Islamic. He's Islamic as well. I thought that, yeah, if they've got the same sort of unit portrait. But you never know. Right, regardless, what else is sort of going on in the world? Holy Roman Empire are quite strong. They occupy most of Germany, Illyria, and Greece. Scotland pretty much has the entirety of the UK, apart from Ireland and Wales there as well. England are basically a horde faction. Now, France are not as dominant as you would think, which is interesting. But regardless, what we're going to do first up is get this war over and done with. So, let's now negotiate with the Kingdom of Sweden. We will join your empire. What will you give me for this? If you give me some cash, that'd be fantastic. as there is an issue when you join coalition with people. You do take all their armies and family members, and it can fuck the economy. So it takes a couple turns to sort of stabilize it. So we're going to be able to get 2,300, and we'll bind our Christian kingdoms together for Christendom. It's rejected. Okay, so we might not be able to squeeze too much out of them then. Accepted. So the Kingdom of Sweden, Bernagar, 26 years of age, is going to be joining with Gundrick of the Holy Roman Empire. We're not the Holy Roman Empire, the Teutonic Order. We're currently hemorrhaging 664 per turn, and we still have a little bit of money there as well. My current faction leader, Gundrick, is married to a Danish gal. They have a daughter. My bastard brother currently has a lot of children. Bernwulf bastard, Ethelwald bastard, Edward, a legitimate son, a daughter, Ethelfled, and Oswy, I think that's how you say it. So they've got a lot of children, Saxony DNA as well. So the Teutonic Order will live on, even though we lost our faction leader, Herman. Gundrick is our faction leader. If he doesn't have a son, it will pass to his bastard... Yeah, who comes first? A bastard son or a daughter? You'd think male, even though it's bastard, but I don't know. I guess you sort of make your own choice, don't you? But Edward, legitimate born, even though his father was a bastard. Okay, so looking at our territory now, we can actually see there's another full stack down in the south with Vladislav. Kiev and Galich are under their control. Oh my god, what the fuck? There's a unit of Mongol Horse Lords down near Krakow. We could lose that. I'm tempted to maybe burn it to the ground to accumulate some funds, because I don't think we can get down there. So these are the Swedish armies we have now occupied. So we have a small army here now. We've accumulated this full stack here as well, mostly made up of Swedish conscripts as well. So we've taken Krakow for ourselves, and we've also secured the region of Ledos in Sweden. Military jetties, goat herd, minor court, a quarry as well. So that's really good. That's going to give us another sort of backup province, and it's also going to allow us to trade with the UK and actually have some line of sight through there, which is crazy. I'm going to dive into trade now, as we currently have some new resources. We have timber by the look of it. Are we not harvesting timber from here? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They've got their unique resource of timber, and they're not actually exporting it because they haven't built the buildings. Timber is so valuable. You need to be doing that, AI. What are you playing at? We're going to have to break something down here. Goat herd is probably not needed. Actually minus 45, so we might need to switch some of this food stuff. I will need to get my economy back on track. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by attitude and try and beg around with these other European kingdoms to try and squeeze some money out of them and accumulate trade rights. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, for some reason I can't seem to squeeze any money from the other European kingdoms. I have a feeling it's got something to do with my untrustworthiness, as I did technically betray my military ally Poland to accumulate their lands. Regardless, we're still hemorrhaging money and we're still hemorrhaging food, so we've got that not going for us. We have my bastard brother Gunsarik here. I'm just curious to see my movement. So the Swedes army doesn't have any movement, neither does this. So let's push over here with Gundarik. We can't. What about the Swede? The Swede can't initiate the attack as well. How can we not? That's bullshit, man. Okay, so we've got this small army here. We could theoretically force march to Krakow, but this army is quite massive. We might need to disband this and maybe get rid of this. So who have we accumulated here? No one. Okay, that doesn't make sense, because you should be a part of my army. They don't have any spies or anything either. No, they don't. Oh, okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, because there's not really a need. We're not going to need this. So we're now back in the positive. We've got a general here, Swedish nobles. I'm going to suicide you down here into... against the Poles, as I have no ambition of holding this general unit 150 per turn, we might as well get rid of him. And it's actually worked out to our advantage, because we can actually see 2 full stacks of Polishmen down here, which isn't good. So I think what we're going to have to do is pretty much hold up in Pinsk and Krakow and throw back this. We're not in the best situation. It could be a lot worse, however. So let's upgrade these pastures here. And yeah, we just need more food on the table. Wells coming through here. I would like to switch this over to a fishing jetty where we can. How much did that farm cost? A bit, 100 or so. Okay, my taxation is fine. Nothing else we can do. Let's end the turn and continue. Ethyl wine has gone up in stats. We'll go with the food to increase that. But at the moment, our faction hasn't been renamed. We are still the Teutonic Order, but we have now accumulated the Swedish force, a full stack, and their army's in Sweden. So this army's now pushed down into Krakow. The Poles will take it with ease. I'd rather them than the Mongols, as they're probably going to be more inclined to occupy. I'm probably going to have to move my army out of Silesia, just in case. We will have some battles here today. But man, this is episode 5, and we've only got 4 regions. We're still really dealing with the Poles. And, yeah, we might even need to set a co-war target. So we'll quickly auto-resolve this one. We've lost Krakow, even though we just gained it, but that's fine. Maybe the Swedes were sort of hesitant to hold this. So let's go with an aggressive stance here. We've delayed this army for a time, and we've freed up 150 of our own treasury, which is fantastic. Okay, so we're really going to have to make a decision here. Do we try and retake Krakow, or do we try and hold Pinsk? I'm going to have to look at the army composition of both. Readjust, reevaluate who can hold what. Because I think we probably could take Krakow, but I can't afford to lose Pinsk. We do need to keep an eye on that Mongol army as well. But I've been really enjoying this Teutonic campaign. It's been hectic from day one, from fighting Lithuanians, losing our faction leader, back and forth, back and forth. It's crazy to see how well my allied forces are doing in this campaign. Faction destroyed, Kingdom of England, and the Tartar hordes. Wow, that's insane. Infant mortality. No! Ethel fled. Oh, that's a shame. Right, so what are the Danes doing? Vilna, still under their control. I would like to clear and set a co-war target on these armies. Ideally. Okay. So where did that Mongol army go? That fucking Mongol army. Okay, so let's have a look at army composition here. So they've got... Wow, okay, so they've got their melee attacks. So these are the Huskals, which have melee attack 28 and damage 3. So, okay, so they have better quality dudes there. How do their herdmen look like? I reckon this army's probably nearly better than my own. Longbowmen, that's quite a formidable force. Nearly. Okay, well, we haven't got too much room here. I'm just trying to think what I'm best to do. 17, 14. It's not as hard as I thought. What is going to be more difficult? Do I try and hold Pinsk, or do I try and move this army down here to Krakow? Do I think it's going to be enough? What's the garrison at Krakow? Okay, so it's nearly been replenished already. I think I'm going to let Gunderic in Pinsk. Should I leave the better army or the weaker army? We will have a garrison. Archers, pikes, spearmen, quality swordmen, and cav. Two-handed axemen, swordsmen. I reckon this is probably better off being aggressive. This one's actually better being more defensive. I'm going to move my faction leader, Gunderic into Pinsk. And I'm also going to push you over the river here, and we're going to go down and try and retake Krakow if we can. I wouldn't mind suing for peace with the Poles, but they're really just not inclined. I've set a co-war target here. Hopefully the Danes can come out and help. That would massively help us. I'm actually going to move Genseric, my brother, here to the border, just in case that Mongol army just comes out of nowhere and attacks the city. I can't see it down here, and I still do fear it. I'm going to go back into diplomacy. I think I might start... I need to destroy this stuff, don't I? I think the quarry might be a good idea, but we're going to lose money, aren't we? The farm's okay. The military jetty probably could get broken down and converted, ideally. Minor court. Public food consumption 50. Research-wise and culture. What can we convert that to? There must be something better than that. Because we need that timber resource. Plus 10 and 50 food. Yeah, that's just not worth it. I'm going to break that down. Because we want to make that lumber so we can trade. We'll break this down as well. Because we had a military jetty here as well. We need to flip it over to food. Because if we can get food throughout, that'll be it'll be so much better for us. 547, my food is now in check. And at the moment, we're currently getting minus corruption, which will help with our food and stuff. Okay, well, let's chuck a quick save now. And let's end the turn and continue once more. We can install a provincial governor. However, I don't think we have the funds to do so, and it's probably not worth it, as my economy is still on the ropes a bit. However, we have accumulated a full stack and that Swedish territory. It's good that the AI is actually sort of not cheating. Like, having Krakow and that Swedish territory, they still could support their full stack, which is great. But that just gives us a lot more security. We can flee fully out of the Baltic into Sweden if we theoretically wanted to. Wow, okay, so welcome to the end, through the end turn phase. So we've been attacked here by the Mongols. Who would have thought? We're coming up against Magyar, 2 units of spearmen, 3 units of swordsmen, 3 units of axemen, horse archers, cavalry, and catapults at Pinsk. Wow, I'm probably going to have to play this one. That's insane. I didn't think I'd be hitting by the Mongols, but I definitely took the right decision and act to move my bastard brother out of Silesia. Because the Mongols have attacked me here. Let's, well, fight them on the field of battle. It is going to be a defensive siege. But archers are going to be a bit of a problem for us. I will need to use my shield formation position that we've got. But let's get stuck right into it now, shall we? Our first battle against the Mongol Hordes. They've come all the way to the former Lithuanian territory of Pinsk. Like I said, from episode 1, my main objective was to get rid of the Lithuanians, but my ambition was to always push west. As in Total War Attila and this medieval mod, the Huns are, well, the Hordes are very, very hard to deal with. And they're not, I don't think they're overpowered. It's just Attila, like, they just have so many bonuses, being so fluid, so just being able to attack you from anywhere. It's just crazy. So 2 units of spearmen, 3 units of swordsmen, 3 units of axemen. If we can hold against their cavalry, archers, and artillery, we'll do alright. But 3, like, look at that artillery, 2 units of it is really going to wreak havoc. And this is just going to weaken, water us down for an eventual attack upon the Poles. Okay guys, welcome to the Siege of Pinsk. It is now pissing down with rain, so we haven't got that going for us. So here is the castle, of course. Can we actually put archers on top of this? Oh my god, we can too? Oh, that's insane. I didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome. We can really defend our town square nice and proper then. Right, okay, so we've got arrow towers on the front here. The majority of the siege seems to be coming from our left hand side. Here are those large sort of heavy onagers of the Mongols here. Horse archers as well. Our first time looking at the Mongol Hordes as a faction in this mod. Not to be messed with. Really got to be cool, calm and collect. Looks like they've sort of assimilated a lot of countries there. Oh, here are the famous sort of Tartar face masks. pushing further down to their other ranks. These guys are determined and raring to go to get their own homeland. But they'll stop at nothing to purge Christian lands. Even some of them have like quivers on their side. Just in case they want to have a crack at some archery. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is try and form up into some defensive positions and try and hold the castle at the best of my ability. Okay guys, welcome to the deployment phase. I've gone through and fixed up everything how I like it. So, what I've gone and done is put 4 units of swordsmen here. I want to protect this arrow tower. I hope the main of the assault comes through here. 2 units of archers raring to go as well. We have a lot of deployables. We've got fireballs, we've got stones, we've got stakes here. We've even got like man traps, manholes through the forest. Pushing further down here, we've got some archers here. They can't actually hit me from here, so I thought why not deploy some archers in here, shoot up and over the encampment. 3 units of swordsmen, pikes and archers here as well, ready to flank if they further go this way, along with some spikes holding us, which looks quite cool. That's really going to help us out. Okay, pushing down further here, 3 units of swordsmen and pikemen, cavalry ready to flank and go, and then just in case they hit this far side, we got some spearmen here. If they do somehow try and come from this side, which I don't think they can, but if they want to really like wrap all the way around, which I wouldn't put it past them, they could do, we've got units here ready to plug any holes that arise. So let's start this one here now and see what the AI does. They are attacking me, they are coming to me. They do seem to have skirmishes and they have their own onagers as well. So what I would like to do is now move my cavalry out. There's stones there, which isn't too bad, so we'll move my cavalry back out the alleyway here and we'll swing around and try and expose those onagers. I'm quite happy to sacrifice my cavalry to do so. My archers are now pushing up, and we're about to get rained fire and death upon. The only problem is holding this. Oh, they're trying to snipe my general from range. That's insane. We'll follow you back out of it then. Cavalry, you need to hightail it over here to neutralize them. If we can neutralize the onagers, that's a massive win for us. There's not really too much we can do. We're just going to have to sort of soak up the pressure where we can. They're super targeting my general here now. So we have to fall back. Does look like some are swinging around this way. Cavalry, you know what to do. Try and swing as far as you can out here. It does look like they're going to come down here. We'll ignite those balls where we can. I just always seem to forget them, so I need to keep an eye on them. I need to get my soldiers to do it once we're in sort of range, because I forget that you have to get them to ignite it. Let's do it then. Oh no, that's a massive thing there. Ignite them, roll them down the hill. Push them, lads. There we go, perfect. And we're actually going to get some, I think. Oh no, oh no. Right, okay, hold. I don't think it worked. I think some of them must have got hit, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, my cavalry's here now. So if you can swing this way, that's fine. So, no way. I fucking was looking here. I couldn't deploy. You're kidding me, man. They can glitch through these tents? That's fucking bullshit. That's so bullshit. Okay. I was trying to deploy through here, and they wouldn't allow me. But their units are going to completely bypass this. That's absurd. Pull back. Axemen are going to come here. That's fine. I'm going to have to swing these units here that are sitting back and secure up this breach. Because, like, look at this. The deployment doesn't even fucking work here. That's unreal. So, they've already found a chink in my armor, per se. These guys aren't properly deployed up either, as the deployment was bugging out. So that's probably good enough for you. That's unbelievable. We can move some of those swordsmen there. Yeah, they're just glitching through the tents. How can you bypass through there? It wouldn't let me deploy there, so I just assumed it wasn't. That's fucking shit. That's so shit. Regardless, my cavalry's now is going to be able to hit them. We are copping a lot of explosive rounds, but nothing really too much we can do. My archers are going to hold there for the time being, and those stakes will slow them down. Okay, well, my cavalry is going to be able to massively get rid of them. We have lost a unit of archers now, which is fine. These guys are more than capable to hold. You, for some god-awful reason, needs to be here. You continue to hit them. My archers here are gone. These guys fire down into this. It's still going to be a hell of a fight for them to try and come through here. They're not going to be able to be on shield wall, which sucks. And we'll just try and plug this hole we've really created for ourselves, I guess. Right. And probably we've got 2 units of hit into this. I think. If you can, just try and hit into that. Okay, well, looks like my cavalry now is taking out their catapults, which is what we want. My archers are about to buckle, which is fine. Okay. So swing in where you can. I wouldn't mind my spearmen to actually go after theirs. Okay, so how well are they doing here? These guys are holding just well. My arrow towers are going to try and be the real MVPs of this fight. Okay, continue to run them down. Wait until they're completely buckled. Archers are going to be the main problem for us. So, we really don't want to fuck with them too much, to be honest. Because they're super powerful. They're broken now. Swing down and neutralize their archers. That's what we want to do here. Okay. Hold here where you can. Shields nice and high. Allow my archers to try and cripple them. If you guys can get down and around here, that'd be good. And try and take out theirs. Okay, we have some units that are just sitting back here idly and not doing anything. So we've got proper swordsmen here. I'm going to allow you to break your formation and swing down here and help. And we'll try and swing the rest of them around as well. Look, you are probably okay to push further up here now. Genseric. And we'll chuck some abilities. We could swing more spearmen down there, but I'm not going to. So I think get these guys to charge, bar the pikemen against them. And then you get you guys to further operate down here. Okay, so we currently deployed 3,600. We've got 2,900 back, and we're still killing more of them than us. They're not redirecting their fire or anything. Oh, these are horse archers. I didn't even see that. Whoops. I thought they were just archers. That's not good, because now we're going to cop we might lose all this cavalry here. I can't get them to do hammer and anvil strikes here. Shit. Because my cavalry's gone now, basically. They're going to get a not. Oh, they're actually charging me, so that's probably not too bad. If they want to engage me, I'm fine with that. Oh well. There goes my cavalry. Not really much else we can do. We'll charge down here and flank and help. We'll go with an aggressive stance against these axemen. Okay, we'll get my archers to fire into this cluster against theirs. If they want to go into combat, that's fine. Now they've split out of combat. They're just too quick for me, you know what I mean? We might be better off running this way. We might be able to get them here. Nah. Oh, we might have got them there. Good. Engage them. Okay. Slow things down a bit. Get rid of these guys. Okay, allow my general to throw buffs if we can. Continue to get my archers to fire into this. My arrow towers are going to be the real MVPs of this, so if we can allow them to try and take as much of the damage as possible, that'd be fantastic. Okay, well, archers here, continue to focus into this. You're fine here. Okay, cool. So swing now then. What I'll do, chasing after horse archers is a little bit folly, so I'll allow spearmen to go after it while my proper fighting men and swordsmen can focus on these guys. Now, I've given this order. How many are going to go the other way? Practically all of them. It's so stupid how they do that. Okay, cavalry-wise, Try and swing around and hit some of these guys here. We can get them to move. We might even be able to get them to attack into traffic. They're getting dangerously close. Spearmen here as well. Go for it, I reckon. Go for that. It seems like they seem to be engaging me, which is interesting. Okay, we've got no abilities just yet. Continue to fire into that cluster. And continue... Yeah, like these pikes, right? They shouldn't even be anywhere out here. I shouldn't have had them out here. Let's drag that one away. Let's try and clear these from the battlefield, pretty much. Okay, swordsman, now go. Swing here. Like, get everyone, like, here. You know what I mean? Like, there. So bullshit that they just completely bypassed that. That's ridiculous. Sending my spearmen there to help out with those archers. We could even sit there and just get them to soak it up. Okay, cavalry-wise, let's throw another buff. Pikemen, just hang out back there with the others, I believe. Wow, they're glitching in there as well. Okay, we've neutralized them. Let's try and pin down another step unit here with spearmen. It actually seems to be working, having my cavalry intertwined with those spearmen there. Okay, well, let's offer some relief to my other units here. Surrounding them is what's really going to... will get them. Continue to allow my archers to rain fire and death upon theirs. Okay. And my cavalry's been smashed here. Shields up nice and high. Just soak it up. There's not really much else you can do, I don't think. Okay, push. Push. Push through there. Oh god, they are actually just fire into this. Like, if they're going to sit there like that and open their sides nice and ripe to you, just pin them. Bring them down. Look at that. The castle in the distance. Hit them, men. They're showing their livers. Go for the liver shot. Rip them to pieces. Just like target practice down into that. Those catapults, neutralizing them was massive. Okay, well, we're continuing to get rid of the cavalry here as best we can. Oh, wow, that unit actually shattered properly. Well, okay, let's pause. And let's regroup. Attack, attack, and then spearmen basically go for it. That's the only problem when there's horse archers. Like, having my backs turned here is going to be really detrimental. Not with you. If I could somehow get my archers out here, that'd be good. My cavalry's going to be smashed here. And there's not too much we can do about it. Man, this army is just trash. Like, it's so depleted. But it's really sort of the best we can operate with. I can't move my general out here, really. We'll try to get my archers to focus on them. We'll continue to get this flank going on. But I don't know. Oh, man, look at those odds. I don't know if we're going to win this. We could, like, a couple of volleys could really swing it another way. I don't know. I don't think those archers are in range to hit anything apart from here. Like, you never know with this. Christ. Hit that. Maybe we're better off getting those pikes in here. Because I don't know what's going on in here. But these warriors are just so much more prolific and stronger than my own Teutonic knights. The cavalry's doing incredibly well. It's just these shit tier units. Archers coming over the top as well. Arrows still softening us up. We need to kill that general. Archers continue. Okay, we've nearly buckled this side, which is good. And they're nearly out of ammo. And we've officially buckled these guys now. So basically hold up here. Allow my archers to hit theirs. Okay, good. So we've got that going for us. They need to hit them. They're nearly out of ammunition, most of them. So they're getting hit from behind now. We just need to kill their general. That's what we really need. Okay, what else can we do? Yeah, go into shield wall, increase our block. Because if we turn around and try and bring them down here, they're just going to get hit from behind and get absolutely trashed. So focus on ones that actually have ammunition. Move my general in for a support. And get those pikes against theirs. Swordsman, swordsman. Focus against theirs. Spears, focus against them. Keep my general here as close as you can. We might have them, but it's going to come down to the final wire. My archers are taking out theirs. They just had a really good army composition, I believe. Those heavy catapults massively just hit us. Okay. 33, yeah, we still can't seem to get rid of that cavalry either. I'll send in Gunsurik. Gunderic, sorry. Gunsurik is the other one. To maybe just come and help out. Alright, so they're going to get hit from behind. That's fine. They're gone now. So swing down here and help out. Okay, archers. You need to hit theirs. And I'll swing these guys around to move them out of the way. Not even that flank even helps. Like, my guys are going to break before it even happens. You just need a lot of your own archers and catapults. But they are so good. It's just like, it's just so heavily favoured to be a horde faction in this game. Okay, well, let's go with those surrounding tactics. I could fall out and maybe allow some of my archers to get some shots off. That might be our best bet. I don't know. Probably not now. Gonna cause more friendly fire than what it's worth. They might be better just drawing their short swords and going in. Is their general not dead though? I don't think I saw their general pop up. Get some shots off if you can. Get a volley off. I reckon he's gone. Oh, we got him. Perfect. We snipped him. The enemy general is dead. As if that one volley we had got him. The enemy general is dead. It's because he held on for so long. That's probably what helped as well. Fall back here now. And now look at this. Now they're starting to buckle now nice and proper. And they're gone. Alright, run them down. Oh, I don't like this because we are just now massively depleted. Compared to the Polish armies now coming. If they bring Tatar hordes, we're not going to be good. Right, let's try and run down as many of these guys as possible. We have defended Pinsk, but at what cost? We've still probably got enough to... Yeah, we've probably still got enough numbers to hold it. We might need to move that Swedish army back. That might be our best bet. But these Bosnian warriors or whatever did an absolute number on me in hand-to-hand combat. We deployed 3,600. We've only got 888 left. And they deployed 2,323. Whew! So much better play in that one with arrow towers, I think. Just really the MVPs. We'll try and run down as much of them as possible. To be fair, we will be able to get a 30 to 40% replenishment, so we got that going for us. But this Teutonic, like the Medieval Kingdoms campaign, if you like Total War Attila, like the medieval campaigns, I do recommend this 1220 mod. And if you play as one of the factions that start off as a horde, like the Teutonic Order or the Novgorod Republic, you get a real big challenge on your hands. I was screwed over in my Novgorod series due to the France and Holy Roman Empire Mega Alliance. I've been really put on the back foot for this campaign. But it wasn't easy. But I still don't think we're out of the woods just yet. That just shows you one fight there. Oh, let's end that there. Wow, what a fantastic victory. Whew. 2,523. Magar deployed 2,320. I just feel like the Poles are going to come right out of the woodwork and destroy me here. Look at these men. Fuck. 1080. Archers, 62, 200, 101, 48, 276, 240. Even their swordsmen did well. 200, 226, their general unit. Cavalry did good, 106, 207. Archers did good as well, 145, 92. My swordsmen didn't do that well. They sustained 2,022. How many did we actually kill? Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that the Mongols haven't just gone and softened us up for a Polish sort of sweep and blitzkrieg. So we did lose a fair few of our men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cavalry, swordsmen. We're going to be able to replenish 42% though. And I'm most definitely going to take that as we need it. LMN OP. Oh, I think Poland will come up here. No, they haven't. They've had their end turn phase. I guess it was K. Oh, thank the gods. So, we've thrown back that Mongol army. Oh, thank God. Kingdom of Poland and at war with the Mongols. And we've thrown them back. The Grand Duchy of Kiev arises. Okay. Where have they arise from? Oh, Kiev has rebelled against them. What's their relations or something? Or have they been puppeted? No. Grand Duchy of Kiev rebelled against the Poles. They still don't want a peace treaty, those bastards. Oh, well, I thought one of my military allies betrayed me. It scared the crap out of me. It's because Sweden got assimilated into my own faction. Right, so we have 5,746 now, making 1,000 per turn. We have enough to bring in mercenaries, which we probably will need. Oh, we've got catapults now. Large onager. Perfect. 540 though upkeep. Crikey, that's 2 units. 5 of just the spearmen. We might need it though if the Polish come through. However, in saying that, they could very well not. As we can't see. Oh, wow, that's glitched. I put a... Oh, that's unbelievable. I put a coordination target upon Poland, and they were roughly around about here. They've pushed up here now. So they're somewhere there. So where are they exactly? Krakow. Are these castles representative? Yep. So Pinsk, Krakow. It's on the border between Krakow and Galich. So where's that? Krakow and Galich. So there's an army down here. Supposedly. That's fascinating to see that. I'm just trying to think, should I throw this army down here and try and take Krakow? Or try and replenish up here where we can? Look, I don't think it really matters this turn, because I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching episode 5 of the Teutonic campaign. We had a couple of massive and new developments. We managed to have our first fight against the Mongol Empire. Are they willing to sue for peace? That's what I would like to know. They are not, which is unfortunate. Oh well. Which sucks. Regardless, we've made a coalition with the Swedes, which has probably helped us out. We have a Swedish army here. I haven't decided should I push for Krakow or push back to Pinsk just yet. I will have a think as well about putting this money either straight into military for the time being, but we do need to get our food situation, but it doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Yeah, okay, military Prussian. Yeah, we need to switch that to logs. We don't need to recruit from Sweden itself. Public order is becoming a little bit of an issue. But regardless, thank you very much for watching the Teutonic Order campaign. We're going to hold up our regions in the Baltic here and Pomerania, a little bit in Bohemia, Lithuania as well. We'll keep a track on our Danish crazy allies here, pushing into Kursk, into Russia. The Holy Roman Empire as well. Who's that? Bavaria have taken Constantinople? No fucking way. That's crazy. It's because they're a puppet of the Holy Roman Empire. Their puppets have gone a little bit bonkers, to say the least. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.